Let's begin. Everybody, invocation to the Supreme God, to the Great Divine Father, and the Great Divine Mother. Thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help, and protection. Thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great great ones, we incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. If you're a pranic healer or if you're a non-pranic healer, irrespective of your interest in the field of pranic healing, it is told to pranic healers, which I'll share with all of you, is that whenever you're making a prayer or your normal prayer that you do when you do the puja of the god and things like that or the deity, always be aware of the heart and the crown chakra when you're doing it. Always, like it's like a standard law. These two chakras, they open up the gateway for tremendous amount of divine energy to come in. So doing the puja is almost so many more times effective if you do it with by being aware of the heart and the crown chakra versus doing without it. So remember it, practice it, and you will start feeling so much more power with the same prayer compared to when you're doing it mechanically without actually being aware of these two energy centers. Understand, right? All right, let's go forward. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Let's invoke for the blessing of God. We say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. Again, beautifully say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. All right. Yeah, something very important. I think I want to sidetrack the session a little bit today. Um, you know, uh, See, since we talked about prayer a little while back, we'll talk about that a little bit more today. Um, Prayers are answered. Prayers are answered. And they're not answered, which means that if you ask something in prayer repeatedly without wanting it now, let's not call that a prayer, okay? That is just begging, and that is not all right. Of course, beg to God, anything is fine, but that is not prayer. Prayer is, I'm grateful to you for this, I'm grateful to you for this, thank you, thank you, thank you, but I'd like to know this, I'd like to know that, I'd like to experience this. Please, God, help, okay? Your work is to ask and be grateful, period, finish, right? The problem is when some problem comes to our life and we start to beg in front of God, and if it doesn't happen now, then God, you don't exist, and that is stupidity actually. Why should anything work according to your urgency? That is not the deciding factor of what exists and what doesn't exist, right? And the problem is this. Actually, the good point is this. There are laws that govern situation, right? Like as you sow, so you reap, or law of cycles, law of change, things like that, right? Um, Everything that comes into your life is exactly what God wanted, literally speaking. I'm not saying a Christian standpoint or a Hindu standpoint. I'm saying it's God. For me, God is a set of laws. That's all. It's very simply put. It's exactly a set of laws. A conscious energy, which is law abiding. That is for me exactly what a god is. If you remember, Lord Krishna in the Gita says, I'm not a Hindu by the way, but I love this line. He says that even if you're an inch from death, I cannot come and get you if the karma does not permit, which means simply that he, the great teacher, follows the law. And that is very binding. That for me is a fantastic definition of what the God is. Laws, set of laws, right? Now, which also an extension of the laws are if you attain to a certain level of spiritual uh, superiority or spiritual growth, you will be given access to bliss, to joy, to this, to that. Laws, simple laws, right? Now, so anyways, my point is that these things are so formidable, so powerful actually, that they can actually be banked upon. Which also, for example, another law is ask and it shall be given. It's written in the Bible, by the way, which brings us to a point that when we ask, please don't expect that it'll come in your timelines. The law knows exactly how and when to give you. The purpose is not to give you what you ask, which shall be given to you, of course, but the purpose is that did you learn the most important lessons of your life? One of the very important lessons is patience, tolerance, and understanding, which don't come if you're given exactly what you want. Like a child, if you make the child wait for some time, the child will learn patience. If you give it exactly when he asks him, no patience, nothing, no growth in that sense. You understand what I'm saying? Prayers work like this. The one replying to your prayers, the law, is far, far, far more wiser than the suffering that you're undergoing at that moment. It does not mean that it's not being heard. What you can pray much more smartly is, please educate me. What do I need to learn? Or guide me through the process. That's fantastic, something to ask. Fantastic to ask, actually. Uh, that kind of prayer is a prayer of a wise man, which means you know that there's a lesson and you say, okay, teach me this lesson. Just don't be hard. I'm very willing to learn. I'm actually really willing to learn. Please just be easier on me or guide me through it so I do exactly what you would like me to learn and what you like me to do. This is a beautiful prayer. This is saying I am at the level of soul readiness to align my will with your will completely. Complete. There's no, I will do exactly what you'd like me to do. Abide by the law 100%. Just guide me through it. Just don't be too hard. And you know what? Like I said, all the prayers are answered. Almost every prayer is answered. If you're smart, you will pray something like this in a hard time. Don't think situation go away. That is not a smart person's prayer at all. Situations come to educate you, to teach you, to upgrade you. Why should situation go away at all? Do you understand? It's very, very important. Prayers are always answered. Pray smartly. Also, prayers are not just for yourself, prayers are for other people also. When you pray and somebody's in trouble, don't you say, okay, God, may their trouble go away. No. Bless them or pray strength for them. Pray righteousness for them, that they don't break down and do something unethical, that they can sustain through the whole process of problem, but may they have tremendous inner strength. This is the right kind of prayer to have when you build in qualities. And by the way, through this process, you will develop self reliance. With self reliance will also come the fact that when I pray and I understand how the prayers actually work, you will know a system with which they will get answered. It's very, very powerful stuff. Always pray, always pray. But don't turn the difficulty begging to prayer. That is not, that is asking also, but that doesn't necessarily mean that things will work as per your timeline expectation. Yeah. All right. But this you should understand by now. Okay. Let's go forward. Be aware of the crown chakra. Say, I am not the body. I, the one who prays to God, is a child of God. is already a part of God, not separated from God. I am not the emotion or the thought. I am not the mind. I am the soul. I, the soul, am connected and one with my higher soul. Now, gently move your awareness up from the crown chakra. Gently move all the way up slowly. I, the soul, am connected and one with my higher soul. I, the soul, am connected and one with my divine spark. I am connected and one with God. Keep your awareness all the way up. Now gently get back to the body. If some of you can sense something happening when you're all the way up, which means that there is some amount of sensitiveness that you have, which can be very rewarding when you practice regular meditation techniques. Anyway, let's go forward. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Very willingly say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self-honesty and the will to transform myself. Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self-honesty and the will to transform myself. Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. Now, by the way, this is also prayer, right? It's a prayer in the sense that you're asking for specific qualities to be developed within you. Now, you have sometimes the prayers are answered after 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. In my case, for example, I've been seeking something very specific for, I don't know, maybe um, 7 years, 6, 7 years almost, maybe longer, 8 years, I think almost. And the answers are coming now, like a month back. So you have to be very persistent in your prayer. This almost to a certain degree proves to me that almost all the answers that you're seeking in the form of prayer, ki God, can I know more? Can I know more? Can I know more? Will eventually start to come. And when they come, you'll be surprised how amazingly things work. All right? Always pray. Instead of just asking for money, say, Lord God, make me so wise that I can multiply my money. Give me the wisdom, give me the knowledge. So when you're given the money, you can do something with it. Money will come, obviously it will come. But if you don't know what to do with it, it's going to go away as fast. It's a resource. All right, let's go forward. Um, Imagine a great, great sun in front of you, size of a big ball, giant sun. Know for a fact that whatever comes out of your system will go inside the great sun and will get disintegrated. All right? Let's verbalize together, everybody. Say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for completely extracting out all kinds of negative thoughts and emotions, all kinds of vices from my entire system, from all my chakras, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Again, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for completely extracting out all kinds of negative thoughts and emotions and all the energy of known and unknown vices from my entire system, from all my chakras, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Again, Lord God, thank you for completely extracting out all kinds of negative thoughts and emotions and all the energy of vices from my entire system, from all my chakras, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's invoke a blessing. We say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the love of God. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with your love, with your powerful, deep love. with your understanding, with your wisdom, with your mercy and your compassion. Thank you for blessing me with your intelligence. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with your servitude, your ability to serve. Thank you for blessing me with your purpose. Lord God, make me just like you. I am very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now raise your hands. Let's bless all the students and the parents that have been affected very recently when the immigrant jobs are in a great danger. Okay, let's bless. Say, may all the students and all the parents that have spent a large amount of money to let their students graduate from foreign colleges, from UK, from US. May all of them be blessed with tremendous amount of peace as the policies have changed in the recent terms, as many of them may not get jobs, the job scene will become very, very difficult. May they be blessed with some good financial source of income. May everyone who's deserving find good jobs, reasonable jobs. May their financial load be balanced out. May their debts be paid off. May God bless all these families with good financial support in their time of trouble. Project tremendous amount of peace and especially love of God. May the love of God find its way into all such families that are struggling because of such changed laws. Tremendous amount of love of God. And say, may God bless all these people with suitable, stable jobs, with reduced to nullified financial burden, and may others that are thinking to do the same thing, putting their kids in foreign, in at least US and UK, may they all be blessed with discernment to do whatever is actually right. To be able to think more about the future and then decide. Everyone be blessed. Everyone be blessed. Lord God, in this process, may nobody get very, very deeply hurt. Please save everyone from getting deeply hurt. My families who get in this struggle, may they find themselves more confident, more self reliant after the period of suffering is over, and in a much better state mentally, emotionally, and financially. We very, very humbly thank you for this blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do a closing invocation, everyone, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for your participation. Thank you. Take care. God bless you.